So we're here today with some members of the defense on our field hockey team, and we're going to be asking them some questions that we hope all our listeners will find interesting. So Olivia?
All right, so I guess I'll introduce myself first. I will also be doing some of the interviewing. My name is Olivia Danley. I'm a junior and I play center forward.
It's my turn.
Yeah, go for it, girl.
Okay. I'm Grace Gorham. I'm also a junior and I play right back. Yeah.
Hi. Hi. I'm Maggie DiDona. I am a senior and I play goalie. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Quin Demcsak. I am a freshman and I also play goalie.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to start off with something that'll hopefully be interesting. Do you have any game day rituals or things you do every game day?
I wear the same hair ties throughout the whole season.
I didn't even know that.
I'm a little superstitious. When it comes to that. I had the same hair ties, the two hair ties that I use every time. I used the black one at the top and then the brown one at the bottom every day. And the one time I didn't have the black hair tie, we lost.
Oh gosh.
Literally,
Okay, now we know.
I'm superstitious with that. That ritual, that's my superstition, and I have Panera before games.
Oh. I'm also superstitious, so keeping everything the same is crucial for me. But like at least for the like a team-wide thing would be the sign, right?
Yeah.
We have a sign that says play like a champion.
Play like a champion today.
Yeah,
we all have to hit. That's crucial. We're always like, hit the sign.
I forget when we're like in the bus, I'm like not looking up. I'm like just so focused on getting my bag off the bus. I'll like get it. I'll like get it.
Can't forget it.
I would say game day. I actually have the same one as Maggie. It's like the hair ties. Like I have the same two hair ties that I use. So maybe it's a goalie thing. But and then when I lose one of them, it's the dumbest thing, but it's like emotional. I'm like, no, I lost one. So
Right?
it's like I have to find a new one. I have to replace it, and it's just kind of a weird thing. And then
Don't you
I
have some?
headband,
Oh, sorry.
like a tiger striped headband that I only wear on days.
That's what it is.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, I definitely it adds a little flair. She has like the little the tiger print.
So fitting.
I will say, I think our team is very superstitious. We're including our coaches. Our coaches really encourage it.
Coach got me on the whole like juju thing, where it's like like the always being on like the left side for
yes.
Like I was never this superstitious, and now it's like kind of heightened. Like no balls in the thing for corners, like same hair ties, like it's all so superstitious now.
I will say that one day Tab got there kind of early, which is who we played for our state semifinals. Coach busts through the door and she's like, go get the left side, put all of our stuff on the left side, we can't let them get the left side. Like those little things.
Quinn, was it that game where coach was like, go set your stuff down outside and then come back in? Was that it?
I think so.
I know.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, Danley. I think it was the one where me, you, and Lane were there early.
Yeah, because we had hybrid.
She was like, put your stuff down, get in the cones.
We were all in the team room without Maggie. I mean, granted, it was just me and Lane, and she's like, "Where are y'all?"
Yeah, I didn't have time to go to Panera, so I went to Harris Teeter and got a salad from Harris Teeter. And I'm sitting outside, like at one of the little like tables, and I'm eating this salad in front of all the other sports, like walking to their practices, and I'm just sitting there all alone, like eating this small salad. And like I'm like, girls, like, where are you? And they're like, we've been in the team room the whole time. And I was like, oh God.
I also, which I guess I'll open this question with, our coach, Coach Olsh, she's amazing. She does make our mixtapes, the tapes that play before our games start on our home games. And so the next question is, what is your game day hype song?
Let me look at my playlist. I'm just kidding. Actually, like,
I feel like I have a few, since
Yeah.
mostly like my songs go off for like my moods. But the one I put for senior night, I put My Head and My Heart from Ava Max. I like that album a lot. It's a good album.
let me look. I'm looking on. I'm looking. Well,
Quinn, do you have one?
I feel like I have less of like a hype song like in general, but like more of like artists that like I'll listen to. Like I'll listen to like the Black Keys or like Louis Tomlinson or like Wallows before, but less of like a specific song. Sorry, my dad just came in. Okay.
yeah, okay. I found mine. All of the Lights. That one's in our mixtape, but that's one that gets me like pumped up.
Yeah, there is a beat drop in one of the in the first mixtape where I'm trying to think of this is so dumb, but like trying to think of what song it's in between. It's always when we're doing the cone warm up. It's more like the moment. I'm like, yes, just game day.
No, I love it because it's like the second Quinn and I get to the goal, Cardi B starts playing.
Yeah.
And I get like this weird deja vu from when I learned the whole dance for that song. Wait, it's not like the one from this year.
Yeah.
It was her song from like 2 or 3 years ago.
It's a good song. It gets you.
No, but I noticed that too. That, like every time we walk to the goal, that's the song that's playing. And like one
Right.
time I was running slightly behind it, so it started playing before. I guess it's another superstition, but it started playing before we were walking. And so I was like, oh, I gotta hurry up. I gotta walk when the song's going.
There's a system. There's a system to it. They won't let us warm up until the person in the booth is ready to play the mixtape.
Right. So you get the timing down. It's so true.
Okay. So our next question is, what is your favorite memory on the field hockey team, either this year or last year?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I did not hear you. It like cut out.
Okay, what's your favorite memory from either this year or last year on the field hockey team?
Oh God.
I'll give you some time to think, because the one I said for senior night was when everyone was laughing about the slushies. I feel like we've told that story a lot. The slushie, that was funny. I think mostly just, I don't know. I feel like every practice has some kind of memory in it, you know?
Yeah.
I agree.
We are very close. We're a very close team.
No, yeah, like we are extremely close. I feel like there's not one time where like there isn't a smile on a girl's face, you know? Like other than like after like a loss or something, like I think there's always someone like joking and like talking to each other.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just pinpoint one memory.
I really like. Oh, go ahead, Quinn.
Okay. I do like when we all like run to each other at the end of like games and stuff, which is like a simple thing, but it's just there's like a team bonding kind of within that.
I was gonna say that too. I really like that, and I really like when we well, at least this was at our last game when we came together at the end. I honestly wish we had done that more. Even like regardless if we won or not, I think that was like just a small team bonding thing. It literally took us like a minute, but I don't know. I think it made us.
Yeah.
I remember that, and I was like, oh, we're too close to the other team. Like this is just like maybe we should move. But then as soon as we all huddled, I like couldn't even hear them. I like didn't.
Yeah.
They weren't.
You just like zoned in on each other.
Yeah. I like that picture. Coaches gave us 3 pictures from the season, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
Very nice. I will say a contender for a favorite memory would be, I know it's not with the whole team, it's with half the team, is when we played Hangman in the room while there was lightning warnings.
I really liked that. I forgot about that.
Okay, literally everyone else in the other room was like, we felt so left out. We started our own game of Hangman in the other room. And it was we did it so badly because like we like couldn't choose a topic, and it was funny though. But we suck at Hangman.
So I know we kind of touched on it, but what is your favorite part about being on the field hockey team here at Independence High School?
The people.
I was gonna just say how tight knit we are, probably because I think it's really cool that we all go to the same school and we get to see each other every single day. So we're kind of bound to be close, but like, well, I guess not. But I don't know. I think a lot of us like break out of our shell when we get to practice, and so I think it's time for us where we all get to enjoy something we all love together.
Yeah, I think it's like kind of a similar thing. It's just like the closeness, and like also how like we're all like committed kind of like to field hockey, and it's like a common interest that we can all just like kind of share together.
And we are a very different people. We're all very different.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget that because of how close we are.
Yeah, I feel like after a while when teams are together, they're kind of like, all right, I'm getting a little sick of this, like season can end. Because I know that's how. I mean, I have been on teams before where they've been like, can we just lose this game so our season can end? Like that's literally what like some people have said. And so like being on this team, it's like not one girl wants the season to end. I feel like instead of like us getting sick of each other, we just keep growing closer. I think that's, we're linked. So
linked.
Yeah.
Okay, so that kind of segues. Oh, you can go.
I was literally thinking today, I was like, I missed everyone too. Like, I was like, I literally saw some people this morning at lacrosse practice, but I still like miss everyone as together as a team. It's been like a week thing.
Get your party shoes ready for the banquet.
The banquet.
Oh my god, the banquet's so much fun. I want those cookies again. Those were so pretty. They just were so frosted nicely.
Indy Field Hockey.
Yeah.
Okay, so what makes this team different than either previous school teams or your club team? Is there something that makes it really special?
I was gonna say, go ahead, Maggie.
I don't know. I was just gonna say same as last question, really. Just the way we are and the fact that we all have a common goal in mind.
I think that because like I don't know. I guess I really think going to the same school plays a very large factor. I'm not sure why. I really do. I don't know. I just think
better not
relate on certain notes and stuff.
I think it's like there's like a common goal there, because I think when it comes to like travel or other teams, some people want to go on playing college or like whatever. There can be different endpoints, but I think when it's a high school, it's like there's like regions or states. It's like one school that you're kind of all together with, and it's like I feel like we're all very hard workers and we all want to work towards that common goal.
Right. I feel like it's the fact that like it's not like I have been on this team at Independence for like 3-4 years for my junior senior year, and then it's like, like the freshmen and sophomores came in, like it's like we all came in at the exact same time. Like we were all the new kid.
I think that plays a huge part into our culture.
I think it does. Yeah. I think the fact that we were all just the new kids was really everyone was meeting new people and, trying to find their friend groups that we all just kind of molded together without having a clique.
I mean, I would say coaches not supporting seniority really our first year was a really big part in that, because I know like coming from Rockridge where there was seniority in a very traditional way, we were kind of us like, I know for me I was like expecting it to carry over, like But I'm so glad it didn't, because now it's like everyone is on equal ground no matter what. And it's
I was gonna say that too. No one person's like higher. Like we're all together. Yeah.
we're linked evenly.
Exactly.
I still hold the title for oldest person on the team though.
Okay.
I cherish that. 2 years going strong.
Okay. Well, next question. I guess maybe since I don't want us to run out of time, I don't want it to go unnoticed. You guys' defense, what you guys do is not easy at all, and it takes a lot of heart. And you guys had seriously an amazing season with 12 shutouts, if we're including Monticello, which, yeah, they forfeited. That's 0 goals. That's still a shutout.
Yeah. That was a scheduled game.
Yeah. It's so impressive, and I literally can't even understate it. What was that like? Like, what is it like knowing that you guys hold that stat? And I mean, it's very impressive.
I think from, I guess, like, goalie perspective of it, I think when we had like the regular season with like the no goals, that was really fun. But then going into the like regions and states, it was definitely a bit nerve-wracking because you knew it could be broken, but it's still that kind of thing of like not wanting it to be. But I think we honestly all like handled it really well, because when we did get scored on, we didn't like break down. Like I felt like we kept going, like we mentally had prepared for that. And but still knowing like the season and the stats that we had for it is just great, and definitely a motivator for next season.
I agree. Yeah, I think it was really nice to have that for in season, but like Quinn was saying, I think it was definitely something we needed to prepare for, that like it was going to be broken or whatever, that we were going to get a goal scored on us at some point during postseason because the teams got tougher. But yeah, I think that'll be a goal of ours that we can carry next year, try to aim for, shoot for. Maggie?
Yeah, I mean, considering like shutout wise, I remember last year it was my first year as goalie. It was like the whole thing. It was, at first I was like letting in all these goals, and the next thing you know, we get like a 6 shutout game, and that's like kind of insane for me, because considering it's like the ball didn't even come down to us a lot, and that's on offense too. Like it wasn't just defense. Offense was the one dominating games most of the time. That, I mean, they are also the reason we got shut out. Like it wasn't just D. It's the whole team effort, and I feel like in comparison to last year and this year, I mean, it's a different feeling.
I didn't even remember that it was your first year last year. That's insane as a goalie. Yeah. That's a very hard position to step into.
Yeah, I think it is too. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, my experience as lacrosse goalie, I feel like that definitely helped me out.
Mm-hmm.
Like already being in goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like very mental too, I feel.
I was gonna say that too.
Goalie is extremely mental.
Yeah, it's definitely a mental game.
I've had like years and years of playing lacrosse, like second grade. I remember like always, like every time our team lost a game, I would like cry for every goal I let in, like thinking it was like my fault. Like being goalie is very mental, since I mean we can literally make or break a game with a single save. Like it's kind of crazy to think about, but I mean,
you're not alone.
It's definitely mental. Yeah, I mean a shot can make or break a game too. Like I feel like it's all like very even.
I feel like it's like very invasive if you start breaking down sports like that, like individual pieces. I'm like, just.
No, I mean, I've had like years in the goal to like go over players like this, because I have been a field player. I am now a goalie. Like I've been on both sides of the spectrum for both sports. So I've had a lot of experience trying to know that like no one's at fault for letting in a goal or not scoring a goal. Like it's like very even. You know?
Yeah, we're a team, so it is a team effort. Like,
right.
You don't want a goalie to think like a goal being let in is primarily their fault, you know?
Right. Yeah. So it's just a lot to think about, especially, I don't know if it's my ADHD playing in, but I've like the whole logistics of it has like, it like goes around in my head like every season for lacrosse. Like I'll just be in the goal in like the middle of a game. And I'll be like, is it really my fault? Yeah. It's like I'll just sit there and it's just, I don't know, it plays in my head a lot, the whole idea of it.
I feel like that's natural when you want your team to do well and you all have a common goal.
Yeah.
The next question is there something one of your coaches said this year that really stuck with you?
They have a lot of famous quotes.
Don't shove your face.
Don't be lazy.
Maybe play Indy.
That was lazy. That's something.
That's really for you and Quinn. Our coaches are goalie coaches. They're
Quinn's so good because Quinn's been playing goalie for a lot longer, so she automatically knows to use her feet. And me as a lacrosse goalie, I'm so used to using my hands. Every time I try to use my hand or the stick to like save a goal and it like goes in, I'll be like, coach will be like, that's lazy, like go down, like make the kick. And I'll be like, it's an instinct. I'm not trying to be lazy.
Yeah. Something stuck. It's like Coach Darrow would sometimes just like before the game, she would just like go to me and she'd be like, nothing in, and I'm like, okay. And at first it was like kind of nerve-wracking when she would say that, but then it slowly almost was like motivating, I guess.
No, yeah. Last year when she'd give me such this serious face, like you could see the fire in her eyes. It was scary. She'd be like, no goals in again, and then it's like I forget which game it was, but I was like crying after it. She was like, no tears. Like she's tough, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like those things, they kind of stuck with me more, you know?
Yeah.
I think with like Coach Darrow I love Coach Darrow so much. She's a great coach.
Yeah.
And like, this is all like, this is in context. When she's on the field and like on the sideline, it's almost emotionless. So when there is any type of emotion, whether it be intense or like happy or sad, it's gripping.
It gets you. Yeah. I think it all sticks.
It definitely sticks.
With anything Coach Darrow says, it like really sticks.
There's definitely a lot of like tough love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I will say I think the thing, I have two things that have really stuck with me. One, Coach U, when she was reciting the miracle monologue in our locker room.
Oh,
she was so excited about that, and like you could just tell like she was like happy and excited, and like something about it, just the energy, it was great. And then Coach Darrow, I know this doesn't sound like the most positive quote, but I remember I came off the field during our overtime 7v7 against Tab, and I was about to cry, and I was like, that should have been a corner. And then she's like, on lock now. That's all it took. I was like, yes, ma'am.
I heard that. No, yeah. It's, I feel like they're also very sweet too, Coach.
They are.
You know?
Coach Wiz has so many one-liners, so many.
Right? No, she's just funny. But I feel like Coach Darrow, I don't know, she does have a tough luck, but it's the intensity that sticks with you. And then like you said with Coach U, it was like it's like she tries to be one of those like movie moment speeches.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it really did work. Like, you know, it was one of those like movie like cheesy lines,
Yeah.
But I felt like it was enough to like get us pumped for game.
She had that pause too, and she's like, "I'm not done." Everyone starts clapping.
Yeah.
No, it's really cool seeing her come out of her shell as well, because she is an actually quiet person, I think. So, but then I think when she comes to those practices too, she actually has a really good time, because I think it happens for her as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. What about you, Grace? Any quotes?
Okay, some of these like they like repetitively say, and there's times that's like the last thing you want to hear, but it's definitely sticks. Indy, when they say play Indy hockey or play Indy Field Hockey, like that's such like an iconic, like I don't know, when I think of like a quote, that's the first thing that comes to mind for me. Because it's such a simple phrase, but at the same time, if you really think about it, it's honestly such a good thing. It's like the ideal thing to say before a game, because we're a very mental team in general. So I think going into a game, we just need to play our game. So yeah.
Yeah, there's so much to unpack behind Indy hockey.
Right, yeah. Because like Indy hockey means a lot of different things. And I feel like each player like interprets Indy hockey in a different way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like that's the best part. You interpret the way that you want to, and you use it.
Yeah.
So we're coming to a close. Is there any final remarks? It was so nice seeing you guys and having you on. There's some great input that I've never heard before. I think it's interesting.
I think
I'm gonna miss you guys so much.
Maggie, I keep forgetting you're a senior, Maggie.
I keep forgetting I'm a senior too. I gotta sign up for college classes like this week. Insane.
That's sad.
I don't know. I'm like regretting not trying for a scholarship. I was like, I'm gonna miss like team, like just having a sport. Like I don't even know what I'm gonna do, like after classes and stuff. Like I don't know. This team it's a really great team, and I'll be staying close because I'm going to Nova, so I will be back to watch the games. And yeah.
I think being on a team in general is really important for people our age. I don't know. I think, that's not something you ever want to take for granted, especially in Indy Field Hockey, just because of the culture I don't even know what the word is, but I don't know, just what we've created. It's something really special. So
I think it's over a lot of things that we accomplished this season, and just overall as like a team together, I think we've like grown and just hope to continue to grow and improve.
Sure.
I mean, flash forward 10 years, we're going to be the first team that won a region title for Indy Field Hockey. Nothing will change that.
Right. I feel like there's so many like moments that we were like the first for.
That is the cool thing, being a new school, like knowing that like you get to create the firsts and like kind of shape the program a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. My parents came up to me after our game and was like, they were like, honestly, we don't care that you didn't play that game. Like, they were like, we had people coming up to my parents at the end of the game being like, the sheer happiness that they saw on my face from like just seeing like the team in general succeed. Like I had like people like walked up to my parents and were like, you raised her right. And I was like, wait, like I don't know. It's just something about this team. It's just I just can't help but marvel in every girl's success. Like we really, really supported each other, and our success was each other's success, and our failures were each other's failures. And I feel like that's like the best part.
Wow, Maggie.
That was really good.
That was just spot on. Holy crap.
We're big Maggie DiDona fans in this house too.
Yeah, we are.
No, I think it's true. No matter like the wins or the losses, like the support. I think like when I grow up, I won't really remember the score or whatever, but I'll remember you guys. So
For sure.
Yeah, like it's the same thing with like the whole being a goalie thing again. Like every time I look back on it, you know, all I remember is like the tears and then being with my teammates at the end of the game. Like I don't even remember the score at the end or how I missed. Like it's just all, or like what I've saved. All I remember in the end was being right there with my teammates.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, well, that sounds like a perfect wrap up. So thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We've been trying to get some people of interest on, so hopefully our listeners will like it. And good job for the whole season. My little sister plays field hockey, so I watched a couple games with her, and you guys were really awesome. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.